Rob Brown here at historic Memorial Gym on the campus of Kokomo High School. We have the national anthem coming, so we'll go ahead and take a break and have more after this.
A Wabash man, if we do our job right, it's the guy who doesn't check any one box.
I think it gives the students a large toolkit to be able to problem solve.
It's a place where young men can grow up and learn the skills necessary to go out and have an impact on the world after they graduate.
One of the great gifts that I got at Wabash was not a specialized skill set that was going to be applicable in my first job out of college, but it was really a commitment to working in groups, lifelong learning, and just a passion for life in general.
There is such a rich tradition of success and accomplishment here. When you think about all of the things that Wabash men go and do after they graduate, why would you not want to be a part of that?
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is caught.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
That is Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup to take it. And an and one. Out of here.
Now, tonight's game is brought to us by Erdl & Company Benefit Solutions. Log on to erdlandcompany.com to find out more. By Forum Credit Union, helping people live their financial dreams for over 80 years with innovative products and services. forumcu.com. By Franciscan Sports Medicine, visit franciscanhealth.org sports training for more. By Indiana State University, where Sycamores continually shatter expectations and boldly represent. And by Wabash College. Visit Wabash College today at wabash.edu. And now for a proper opening to tonight's broadcast here at historic Memorial Gymnasium in downtown Kokomo. We bring you the first weekend of Indiana High School boys basketball alongside Pete Smith. I'm Rob Brown. Happy you're with us. Two of the top 12 teams in the state of Indiana. 12th ranked Westfield playing its first game of the season, and second ranked, the defending 4A runners-up, the 1-0 Kokomo Wildcats. So happy to bring this one to you tonight alongside my friend Pete Smith. Pete, happy to be back at it with you for another season of boys Indiana High School basketball. This should be a good one here tonight.
This reminds me of the days of the old North Central Conference. Gym's almost packed tonight. Got at least 5,000 here tonight. And the smell of popcorn when I walked into the gym was tremendous.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to us by Franciscan Sports Medicine. If joint or muscle pain has you on the sideline, Franciscan Health's orthopedic and sports medicine specialists get in the huddle to help you find the right game plan. Visit franciscanhealth.org sports training for more information. Westfield playing its opener will start 4 seniors and a junior. Charles Farrell, 1 senior guard, alongside Trey Buchanan, the leading returning scorer, averaging 14.5 points a game last season. Caleb Wise being introduced, a 6'2 senior. Nick Book, 6'8 senior, the New Zealand native, his first season in this Westfield program. And Durante Morton, the lone non-senior starter, number 33. He is a 6'3 junior, averaged 2.3 points per game. There's Shane Sumter, the head coach, in his 9th season with the Westfield boys, 112-80 his record. He won 122 games coaching the girls program at Westfield before taking over the boys program. Now the Kokomo starting 5. As the Kokomo faithful on their feet. 2 returning starters for this Kokomo's 5. Reese Beard, and the Gatorade Player of the Year last year, Flory Badunga. Zion Bellamy, a 5'8 junior, missed 13 games due to injury last year. He averaged 7 points per game last year, did the junior Bellamy. Reese Beard, a returning starter, a 5'8 senior. Carson Rogers, a dynamic junior that Pete will talk about more in a minute. He averaged 4.5 points and 4.5 rebounds off the bench last year. Max Foyle, a 6'3 junior. He is a German foreign exchange student. And Flory Badunga, the man most of this crowd is here to see, the Gatorade Player of the Year last year, the 6'9 senior, the Kansas commit. Averaged a double-double last year, 20 points and 14 rebounds. John Peckinpah is the head coach in his third season here. 44-13 is his record at Kokomo. In 5 seasons overall, he's 66-37. Tonight's officials brought to us by Andrew Prince Realty. Whether it's buying, selling, renting, or even investing, when it comes to real estate, Andrew Prince with Century 21 Sheets is here to help. Call 317-883-7575 or online at PrinceRealtyIndy.com. There's Flory Badunga getting a nice round of applause. And John Peckinpah bringing his starting 5 together. Kokomo clad in the home whites with the royal blue numerals trimmed in red. And Westfield clad in the road blacks, white lettering and numerals trimmed in green. And again, our officials tonight brought to us by Andrew Prince Realty. Byron Davis, our lead official, out there with Bill Forehand and Rob Fulkerson. Let's get to our Indiana State University keys to the game. Let's take a look at those, brought to us by Indiana State University. Pete, your keys to the game tonight.
Depending on how much dominance Flory Badunga has inside there, that's going to be a big key. Does he dominate offensively or just the glass? Coming off a game where he only had 6 points last game on 3-for-3 shooting, he's got to score more points tonight. 3-point shooting is going to be really big, I think, for Westfield's cause. Trey Buchanan hit 3 in a game last year. I think he's one of the best 3-point shooters in the state. And finally, is this going to be the season Carson Rogers really steps up? If they have both 2 guys inside with Rogers' ability, it's going to make the Cats really tough to beat.
Buchanan pressuring out front against Bellamy.
Switching man-to-man defense at the top, making it look like it's a matchup, but they are in man.
Badunga finds Foyle on a cut, and ball deflected off of Foyle by Farrell. Westfield defense getting its first stop of the night.
A pretty good rotation there by Kokomo with the basketball. Got the ball to the block, that's pretty good.
Buchanan. Saw Badunga stepping out to stop the penetration by Buchanan. Rogers playing book. Badunga playing a free safety. Farrell tries an early 3 that rainbows off the back of the rim. Morton crashing into the second row of the stands trying to save it.
Good first possession. Excuse me, good first possession defensively by the Cats. Straight man-to-man without a switch there. Yeah, the only difference defensive-wise is right now is Westfield switching everything. Kokomo did not that first possession. Will they look inside to get it to Badunga? That'll be the question here this possession. Did not get a touch last time inside.
Bellamy a long 3 off the front of the rim. Bellamy had 16 in Kokomo's win over Western here on Tuesday night. That was an easy win for the Wildcats, 69-22, in which 14 players played. Buchanan's 3 is good. Trey Buchanan opens the scoring for the visitors.
I think you're going to see that a lot this year, Rob. Your man can really shoot the basketball. His other skills have really developed, too, over the last few years at high school.
Badunga, nice dump under the rim to Rogers, and an easy finish over Farrell.
And tonight, to my point, you've got 2 bigs inside now where Badunga can really stretch the defense coming out, and Rogers has a great opportunity to dominate the inside. He had 15 in their opener, only in 15 minutes against Western.
Well, if Rogers can emerge, to your point, Pete, it really becomes a pick your poison for the opposing defense underneath the hoop. Buchanan, another 3 from the same spot. That one rattles out. And Rogers tracks down the loose ball in the corner.
Reese Beard will have the job tonight defensively, trying to stop Buchanan and making him shoot a little bit outside of where his comfort zone is, which I'm not sure he's got a comfort zone though, Rob. He's got great range.
Badunga fouled on the catch by Nick Book. In case this is the first high school basketball game you've watched this year, there is a rule change on the foul accumulation. No longer the 7 fouls to the bonus.
Travel call.
Travel called on Foyele.
He kind of rolled into it.
The new foul rule at high school basketball is a foul accumulation to 5, and that's the bonus. And then the fouls reset each quarter. Same rule that we see in the NBA, WNBA level, and the women's college level. So 1-and-1s are no longer a thing in high school basketball.
That came down from the National Federation of Schools.
Book's first shot of the game. And Badunga one-hands the rebound, but stepped on the baseline as he tried to gain possession against the contest of Morton. And Westfield maintains possession. Morton inbounding, baseline right. Wise for 3, got it.
Another young man that's really improved his game, Caleb Wise. Got some good minutes last year as a junior, stepping into a starting role this year.
2 threes for Westfield, and the lead is 6-2 for the Shamrocks.
So yeah, Rogers' perimeter game, I'm interested to see if he's just going to do most of his damage down the block.
Bellamy, a 3 out front, clanks off the heel, but Rogers has the rebound. Put back a short. Badunga fighting for the loose change under the rim. Diving to the floor, but skidding out of bounds is Farrell. And it stays with the Cats. 4:45 to go, first quarter. Rogers spinning away from Farrell and hits the turnaround.
Boy, that's going to be a great play because you take Badunga out away from the basket behind the three-point line, and Rogers can really dominate that paint.
Rogers has all 4 Kokomo points. 6-4, Westfield on top.
Yeah, Reese Beard is going to be all over Buchanan tonight, trying to not let Trey get catches, and if he does, about 25 feet away from the basket.
Wide open is Farrell for a corner 3. That's long. Tracks down his own miss. Attacking to the rim, Badunga is waiting, but Foyele blocks the shot before it even gets to Badunga. First sub into the contest is Corbin Hamill, 6'3" sophomore, transfer from New Haven High School, averaged 8 points per game as a freshman.
Played for my friend Bruce Stevens last year. He had 8 in their opener against Western.
Buchanan cut off at the foul line. Regroups to Morton.
You know, Rob, this is going to be an exciting game, but don't think it's going to be real high scoring. Last year, 47-39 in favor of Kokomo.
Buchanan, 3 on the wing is short. And Badunga wrestles the rebound away from Farrell and draws the foul on Farrell.
Let me quickly say, Westfield won this game
Westfield
last
won
year.
the game early in the opener.
47-39 on their way to a 16-8 season. Kokomo, meanwhile, learned from it. They had a great win streak to take them to the semi-state before they lost to the eventual state champion Ben Davis.
Kokomo went 24-5 last year, most wins since the 95-96 season. Badunga yet to shoot a field goal in this ball game. Bellamy to the rim, put it up short. Badunga's got the rebound, and he puts up and in for his first 2 of the night.
He hasn't missed a field goal this season. Again, I mentioned earlier, only shot 3 times in their big win against Western. When I say big, 35, 40-point win. That one makes his first shot of this game. 4-4 in the year.
First tie of the game. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Buchanan curling. Leaves it back for Morton at the arc. And Buchanan drives on Badunga, and he spikes it off the end line. Stays with Westfield.
Well, I like how Trey Buchanan attacked the basket, tried to go under the elbow and the armpit, but Badunga's length is just so long, his wingspan. Couldn't get it off, nothing hurt. Westfield keeps the basketball.
Our Franciscan sports medicine replay. Visit franciscanhealth.org. Sports training for more. Badunga blocks another shot, and the other way we've got it traveling on Zion Bellamy.
Guard play is going to be the big question this year for the Wildcats. It was last year as they made that run also. They had a great win streak. They won 17 in a row from the midseason to that semi-state game.
So the ball turned over by Kokomo in transition. 6-6, low scoring first quarter here at Memorial Gym in downtown Kokomo.
Isolation for Book to Buchanan.
Got a good look at it, but Badunga up high to get the miss.
Yeah, Reese Beard's going to really be tired at the end of the night chasing him, but he'll do a great job on him.
Cross court skip to Hamill. Down the baseline, cut off. The runner is up and flipped in by Reese Beard. First lead of the night for the home team.
And not his forte. Only scored 2 in the opener.
Fading shot is missed in the corner by Drew Hafner, who checked into the game. The 6'3 sophomore.
4 out.
Deep catch by Badunga. Hamill for 3. Got it. Corbin Hamill for 3. Kokomo on the run. It's a 9-0 run for the home team, and the lead is 5. Hafner on the right side.
Yep, looking for Buchanan at the top. Dribble drive.
Book on the ISO against Rogers. Backs him in. Turnaround jump hook. Spinning out.
Did everything well. Tough angle to shoot it at, though, Rob, on that baseline. Kind of flat. Good isolation. Looking inside. Yep.
Badunga, here comes the triple. Throws it back out top to Rogers.
He's almost too willing of a passer sometimes, Rob.
Down the baseline, Bellamy throws up a wild shot that Book rebounds.
A tough first quarter for Zion. Missed all 3 of his shots. Had to travel.
Farrell the dribble handoff. Hafner wants a screen to come up. Book pops out to get it. Morton tries 3 and hits. Third 3 of the quarter for Westfield.
Well, he's going to have that shot all night as long as Flory is guarding him.
And Hafner picks the pocket of Hamill. Foot race to the goal. Hafner twists and finishes.
Looked like his dad there, former Indiana All-Star and NBA player Scott Hafner. Noblesville High School, University of Evansville, and NBA player for a couple years with the Heat.
Hafner ties it up. Final 10 seconds of quarter number 1. Hafner with Buchanan with the steal to Morton. Looks at the clock, has to flip it up, and he banks it in. Count the basket, and Westfield closes the quarter on a 7-0 run to regain the lead with a couple steals in the final 30 seconds.
Boy, that's impressive. His court sense of looking at the clock. I think Trey Buchanan told him, we got to shoot this, and he did.
So Westfield takes a 2-point lead, 13-11, into quarter number 2. Stay tuned. We'll have it next. Coming up, you're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mindy TV and the ISC Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Warner.
And I'm Christy Calderon.
At Warner Financial, our vision is to redefine what it means to partner with a financial institution.
We bring together expertise and dedication with a relentless focus on your financial success.
Our drive is to create a strategy that aligns your unique goals by crafting tailored financial solutions to guide you through life's milestones.
Together, we'll navigate the complexities and turn financial challenges into opportunities.
Reach out today for a no-cost consultation and experience the difference of partnering with Warner Financial.
Brewer jams it home.
That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half. Throw it up for Tillman. Whoa, my goodness. 122-6-0 for Penn.
What a swim! Six of them.
Big night tonight in basketball in the state of Indiana. One of my close friends, Ken Adams, I would want to congratulate him tonight. They're naming the court after him at Twin Lakes High School. Coached the state runner-up team for the Indians, and just, I would be there tonight if I wasn't here in this beautiful Memorial Gymnasium here in Kokomo.
So congrats to Kent Adams at Twin Lakes. We start the second quarter. Kokomo with the basketball, Westfield with a 2-point lead. Set the lineups for you when we get a chance.
Will Harvey checked in, number 11 for Westfield. Really solid point guard.
Badunga with a deep catch, forced under the bucket, and he turns and finishes with a two-hand slam. His first dunk of the night. They keep track with a dunk-o-meter in front of the student section on the baseline to our left. Get a look at the replay on that when we get a chance. Down the baseline, Buchanan drive and leave. Morton another three. That one misses. Morton led all scorers with 5 points in that first quarter.
Well, he's going to have that three, as I mentioned earlier, because Badunga won't go out and guard, and Badunga will not go out that far.
Badunga deep catch, put it up and in, but they're going to call an offensive foul.
He led with his shoulder. That's a tough one. He has played against great competition all summer, and you usually can get away with that in club teams and AAU. That time, let's take a look at the replay. Established himself, he leads, Morton falls back a little bit. That's what the call was made on.
And replay brought to us by Indiana State. First foul on Badunga. Westfield shooting 31% in that first quarter. Kokomo 46%. Hafner, Buchanan, who takes a three, has an illegal screen.
They're going to call Will Harvey on the illegal screen, number 10. He just quite wasn't set yet on the baseline screen. It was a beautiful play I was mentioning because I saw him come off that double, but Harvey got the foul called, his first. The right idea, he was doing everything right, he just didn't quite get the screen set.
So back to it. 13-13 the tie score. Badunga left alone, hits the foul line jumper.
That's going to be a killer when he starts making that mid-range shot, let alone a three someday. Still has not missed a shot. He's 6 for 6 on the season.
Pull-up shot by Farrell at the foul line is good for his first two of the night.
Yeah, that's where Charles got to really step his game up, the 6'2 sophomore. I'm sorry, senior. My notes are wrong there, sorry. I thought I saw him play last year, Rob.
You did.
He did play as a freshman. My bad.
Badunga, overplay by Book, knocked out of bounds.
So we talked about Book yet. Young man transferred in from Oak Hill Academy. He's a senior. He's got an offer on the table from the University of Evansville already.
Native of New Zealand?
6'7", 6'8", native of New Zealand. You beat me to it. Good job. Kokomo had 5 turnovers that first quarter. That's why they're maybe not leading by a little bit more, because Westfield's only made 5 of 17 shots so far.
Rogers looking for Badunga in the paint. Now Badunga waits for the double. Long three by Bellamy, nicks the front of the rim.
0 for 5 right now, Zion in the game.
Buchanan ahead, sets for three and hits. He beat his defender down the floor, and Farrell found him on the hit ahead. Buchanan has 2 threes, and Westfield is back on top, 18-15.
Book's doing a nice job trying to stay in front of Badunga.
Rogers cut off nicely by Rylan Rauch, who's into the game. Rogers slashing to the baseline, rolled it off the rim, no good, but he'll shoot the game's first free throws.
That would have been a circus shot if he knocked that down. That angle is tough, but Carson Rogers needs to get more involved with that high-low look that they can have with Kokomo. Nice drive there, tough angle, rewarded with a pair of free throws, though.
Foul goes to Farrell. First free throw is no good. Tonight's game is brought to us by the Indy Thunder. The Indy Thunder are Indiana's premier beat baseball organization, which gives blind and visually impaired athletes a chance to compete at the national and international level. The Thunder are 5-time World Series champs and looking for sponsors, volunteers, and even players for 2024. Contact Darnell Booker at 317-370-7231, and you can watch the Thunder anytime by logging on to ISCSportsNetwork.com.
Caleb Wise checked in along with Will Harvey there for the Shamrocks.
Rogers splitting the pair. Three is missed, but Wise runs down the loose change.
Good patience by the Shamrocks here.
Harvey down the baseline, cut off. Back to Wise. Barris Moore, first time we've seen him tonight in the long sleeve shirts, the transfer from Taylor High School here in Howard County. Buchanan got by Moore, put it up too strong. Flying in, Book tried to get it. Now in the corner, Rauch scoops it up and tosses in the three.
That's a nice basket there for Ryland.
5th three of the game for Westfield, and the lead is 5.
Well, they're a small team. They're going to be shooting a lot of threes this year, Rob, because Book's a nice addition, but they are a perimeter dominant team.
Second foul on Harvey, 3rd on the Shamrocks here in the quarter. Rauch and Harvey take a seat. Morton returns, as does Hafner for the Shamrocks.
I think Badunga needs to get a touch this time. Kokomo needs to be patient, get a touch from him. Try to pick and roll. Good job by Book.
5-point lead is the biggest of the game for Westfield.
Be patient, take an inside look here, Kokomo.
Rogers drive and leave. Long three for Bellamy is good.
All right, Zion, the lid is off the basket now for Zion Bellamy, the veteran guard.
30-second timeout called by Kokomo. We'll stay right here. 30-second timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game is brought to us by Erdl & Company, a locally owned health insurance broker. They partner with Indiana businesses to control medical insurance costs. Their physician-led medical team travels directly to your business with the mission of delivering preventative care, chronic disease management, and weight management. Contact Erdl & Company today at 317-577-277 for a free consultation so they can get started now helping your group save money and increase profits. Tonight's game is also brought to us by Coca-Cola of Kokomo, a part of the fabric of Howard County and North Central Indiana since 1907. Coca-Cola of Kokomo is proud to keep the Wildcats hydrated both in the classroom and on the floor.
Out of the timeout, little man-to-man pressure here by the Cats. Cats and the Rocks. What a great opener for us on MyNDTV 23 this year.
It's a great schedule for you this winter of hoops. Starting tonight, one of a great crowd on a Thanksgiving Saturday night. Hafner, Book with it, top of the circle. Left alone for three, and he almost banked it in. That looked like a bank, but Buchanan took the ricochet rebound away from Moore and lays it in. And the Westfield lead is 4.
Well, he missed the block out. Hamill, the sophomore, just didn't quite get Buchanan. He's very active at both ends of the floor.
Buchanan has 8. Down the baseline, Rogers missed it. Budunga's got the offensive rebound and a blocking foul called under the rim.
That's going to be on Morton.
And here's the question, will they give Budunga 2 shots?
I think it's on the floor. Yeah, it's on the floor. Yep. So we take a look there. Our cameras are all over the place. We got that one right away. Had no position there. Budunga just trying to make a basketball move.
That's our Indiana State replay.
Checking in.
That's the 14th foul, though, on Westfield. So the next foul by the Rocks will put Kokomo in the bonus. Budunga tried a spin move, lost the ball. Goes right back to Foyale, who's in the game. Budunga's jumper is good. Oh, my. As you said earlier, Pete, if he has that in the bag of tricks, well, I'm not sure how you can guard him.
Yeah, when he gets that even knocked down even smoother, but those are good looks. Got a travel violation on Buchanan. A little bit of contact there. Slid his foot.
So the leading returning scorers for both teams, Trey Buchanan and Floyd Budunga, each with 8 to pace the scoring. Barris Moore checks out for the Wildcats, and Reese Beard returns. He's got the basketball out front for Kokomo, who trails by 2.
Isolation, 4 out, 1 in. There he is.
Budunga on the kick out. Beard down the baseline, cut off by Hafner. Ooh, it looks like a little indecision. One official had a travel perhaps, the other had a foul, but the foul will be called on Hafner. And the Rocks are over the limit, so Reese Beard shoots 2.
A little body check there, you see. He grabbed him on the floor. Reese Beard, not a scorer. Outstanding athlete for the Cats and a really good person in this community.
Well, as Reese Beard tees up these 2 free throws, we'll remind you tonight's game is presented to us by Warner Financial. a firm who utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Call them today at 317-735-9202 to learn more about how you can secure your financial future. First free throw good, second one ricochets into the Westfield bench and will go back to Westfield. So Beard splits the pair. Westfield has yet to attempt a free throw. Kokomo is 2 out of 4.
You had a good look there, Trey Buchanan. He brings the ball up. He'll play a lot of two-guard, too, in situations this year because he is their best outside shooter, definitely with experience, that is.
Book down the baseline.
Traveled.
And he dragged the pivot foot, says Rob Fulkerson.
Well, Florio will do that to you. I mean, he made a pretty nice move on Rogers, but as soon as Badunga got in there, got a little hesitant, understandable.
Foyle. Now Beard with it. Badunga trying to flash to the block.
Yeah, 4 out again.
Turn and face on Book. Double comes. And unloads back to Beard. Repost. Badunga. Foyle, corner 3. Got it. Next Foyle. Kokomo has grabbed its first lead of the second quarter after leading by as much as 5 in the first. Inside 90 seconds to go, first half. Rogers up high to get the rebound. And Beard threw it behind the play.
Yeah, Rogers, I thought, was running that weak side, thinking that Flory was going to get the ball on the block, and Zion Bellamy wanted to reverse it and get the ball reversed because they had 4 out, 1 in again, just spreading the floor.
John Peckinpah, as you could see by that shot, was dismayed by that turnover.
John is I've known him since he was in high school, great player at Muncie Central, 2 times in the state championship game as a Bearcat. And,
Division I player.
Yep, he has a lot of, he shows a lot of enthusiasm and passion, definitely on the bench.
Driving down the lane and a travel called on Morton.
Yeah, something we didn't really get into on the pregame, but Shane Sumter and John Peckinpah both coached in Hamilton County at one time. John was at Noblesville for 2 years, so
yes,
they saw each other in the regular season and in the sectional action before John came here and Westfield was on the schedule. So this is a great matchup. Two really good basketball schools. Westfield really picked it up since the Braden Smith days.
Badunga deep catch, fading from 10 feet. His first miss, he got his own rebound, and he tomahawked it down with a right hand.
Yeah, he's so quick off the floor, Rob. He's hard to block out. Even though he missed the shot, I mean, as soon as Nick Book looked to block him out, he's already passed him on that quick step.
First miss of the night, he rebounded his own miss, and he's got 10, and in double figures. Final 10 seconds of the first half.
High post screen coming for him. Nope.
Buchanan to the basket. High arcer over Badunga. Rogers lost the rebound. Tried to squirt it ahead, and that'll do it. Kokomo outscores Westfield in the quarter, 16-10. And as a result, the home team will take a 27-23 lead into the halftime break. Stay with us. We'll step out, come back. Halftime activities are next. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mindy TV and the ISC Sports Network.
At Ertl & Company, we're a health insurance broker that puts wellness first. That's why our physician-led medical team travels directly to you. Preventive care, chronic disease management, and weight management all help your business save money on health insurance. Our experienced team is focused on improving your entire organization's health. That's why our clients report that 80% of their employees end up working with our care team. Contact Ertl & Company for a free consultation. Email us at info@ertlandcompany.com or give us a call with the number on your screen. Ertl & Company, your benefit partner.
Shot at the buzzer. Got it! She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot! Hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow.
This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitco and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we know it's not always easy to manage your finances. That's why we post quick tip videos and infographics every month to help you with all of life's big and small financial decisions. Follow us today and access free resources at forumcu.com.
Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder.
Rob Brown, Pete Smith back with you at Memorial Gym in downtown Kokomo. Kokomo Wildcats lead Westfield here at the break in this opening weekend of Indiana Boys High School basketball. 27-23 our score. Pete, some general overview of what you saw here in that first half.
Nice second quarter by Kokomo. They had 5 turnovers in the first quarter, only had 2 the second. Meanwhile, Westfield, who had no turnovers in the first quarter, had 4. Westfield shooting 9-27 from the field, but the turnovers in the second quarter really hurt them. And then Badunga's already got a double-double, 10 and 10 at halftime. Missed a shot, but got his own rebound and dunked it anyway.
We'll have more from Memorial Gym after this. We'll step out. We'll take our first break, come back. After this, you're watching Indiana High School basketball on the IHSAA Sports Network and Mindy TV.
I'm Jason Werner of Werner Financial. If you're a business owner or high-income earner here in the Indianapolis area, have you ever wondered if you're making the most of every available tax deduction and strategy? Werner Financial is excited to announce our continued partnership with tax consulting firm Strategic Navigators, Inc., a team of skilled professionals dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of the tax code. Strategic Navigators will guide you through the tax code to save you money each year on your tax bill. Contact us today and let's embark on a journey to optimize your business's financial health.
And gets the highlights. Now he takes the look away and he puts it away. Shot at the buzzer. Got it! She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot! Hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Well, time now for tonight's Wabash trivia question as we shift now to basketball. We do so with our Wabash College trivia question. Last year, the Little Giants went to the NCAA Division III tournament after reaching the Final Four the season before. It was also a back-to-back 20-win seasons for the Little Giants. How many times in program history has that happened, Pete? A, none, B, 1, C, 3, or D, 5? How many times have the Little Giants had back-to-back, prior to last year, back-to-back 20-win seasons?
C.
C3. The answer is B1.
Just once.
Just once. Mac Petty had back-to-back 21 seasons in 96-97 and 97-98.
I find that hard to believe because that Metzler team that won the NCAA championship, I would have thought they'd won 20 the year before with Christian Airy and the late Merlin Nice, the late great Merlin Nice. What a team. So that's,
They went 46-10 in that stretch. So there's our Wabash College trivia question tonight. We're going to take another break and be back from Memorial Gym as you're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mindy TV and the IHSAA Sports Network.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitco and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we help members plan for life's major milestones. Our team of wealth advisors work with members at every stage, from changing jobs and 401ks to creating wealth plans for future generations. Learn more at forumcu.com.
Hello, I am Jason Warner, President and founder of Warner Financial. At Warner Financial, we understand that your financial journey is as unique as you are. That's why we offer a comprehensive suite of investment options, from custodial accounts for your children, individual retirement plans for business owners, to exploring the details of a 401k. Our team is dedicated to guiding you through every potential strategy. We want to be the partner who helps you navigate a world of possibilities. If you're ready to embark on your investment journey, contact us today, and let's get started.
Brewer Jim's at home.
That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half. Throw it up for Tillman. Whoa, my goodness.
122-6-0 for Penn.
What a swim.
Six of them.
Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder.
Well, back at Memorial Gym, we've got one more break to get to at halftime, so we'll do that quickly and to bring you back to the start of the third quarter next as you're watching Indiana High School basketball on the IHSAA Sports Network and Mindy TV.
Hi, I'm Jason Warner of Warner Financial. When it comes to your 401k, you deserve a partner who values your retirement dreams as much as you do. We believe that your 401k is more than just an account. It's a strategy tailored to fit your unique circumstances. Our approach isn't just about numbers. It's about understanding you. Whether you're just starting your career or counting down the days until approaching retirement, we're here to ensure your 401k aligns perfectly with your future. Ready to make your 401k work for you? Contact us today for a personalized consultation.
At Forum Credit Union, our small business professionals work with local companies to help them prosper. We know that running a small business is more than a full-time job, and our services give you the guidance and support your business needs. Visit forumcu.com to see how.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitco and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is caught.
There you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, three, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Big players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup taken and an and one.
Rob Brown, Pete Smith back with you. There's Flory Badunga with 10 points and 10 rebounds in that first half to lead his team to a 4-point lead. Kokomo clad in the home whites. A 4-point lead in the basketball to start this second half. Westfield in the road blacks. Kokomo moving right to left across your screen. Badunga rolls to the bucket, and he gets a dunk to start the second half.
Well, awfully predictable defensively. Westfield just not really sharp and aware of the fact that they're probably going to get their big All-American candidate a touch right away.
Farrell cut off on a drive, turnaround shot up and good. Nice shot by Charles Farrell.
He's made his last two. He missed his first couple to open the game.
29-25. And Farrell steals the entry pass intended for Badunga, attacking down the right wing.
Oh, great
Gives
look.
to Buchanan, who lays it in. Trey Buchanan with 10.
A great look.
So Farrell makes 2 plays to get his team 4 points and back within 2. Badunga out of the double team, lopes a pass to Beard. Over to Bellamy, who's wide open for 3. That's no good. And Buchanan has it poked out of bounds.
Bellamy now 1 of 5 from behind the arc tonight. He's their most consistent outside three-point shooter. Had a nice, solid junior year. Coming off a football season. Let's see if he can get a little bit shooting better here a little bit later.
And Buchanan's pass went one way, and Farrell cut the other. To your point on Bellamy, he was 4 for 4 from the three-point line Tuesday night in the win over Western. 29-27, original starting 5s on the floor for both teams. Foyle, Rogers, Bellamy, Beard, and Badunga for Kokomo. Buchanan.
Okay, they got 4 out now. Should get it to him inside.
Pass deflected, but Badunga able to get it, scoop it up, and throw in a jump hook. Badunga with 14. Wise got behind the defense, had to throw it over the outstretched hand of Badunga. That was enough to alter the shot. Now Kokomo racing the other way. Beard missed the shot, but Badunga's there to clean it up and lay it in. Badunga has 6 in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, good run by the Wildcats to start the quarter. They've got Flory with plenty of touches here. They kind of lacked that first quarter, and Westfield led by 2, 13-11.
Wise hands to Buchanan. Farrell in the lane against Forley.
Let's see if Book gets a post up here. There he is.
Book trying to post on Rogers. Can't find the angle. Buchanan from the elbow hits. Over the outstretched hand of Badunga. Buchanan with 12. Averaged 14 last year. Pete mentioned Buchanan's three-point shooting. He had 10 threes in a game against Frankton last year.
Double team. Somebody's going to be open.
Foyle for 3. He banks it in.
Oh, he is from Germany.
It's a big banking country.
Yeah. First year in the United States at Kokomo High School, coming from Germany.
Second 3 of the game for Foyle. Wise between the circles. Book down the baseline, wants a cutter. Instead, Wise out front, hits the 3, his second of the game.
Caleb Wise just takes what the defense gives him. Nice choice there. Quick timeout.
Full timeout called by Westfield. We'll go ahead and take one as well. 4:52 to go, third quarter. Westfield calls a full timeout, 36-32. We'll step out and take a break and come right back. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on MyIndy TV and the ISC Sports Network.
Never let the world dictate who you are, what your why is. Failure isn't possible as long as you believe in your why. This adventure is yours. Create it. Make it yours. Make it powerful. Make it count. Create your own adventure. S-V-I-D.
Brewer Jim's at home.
That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half. Throw it up for Tillman. Whoa, my goodness. 122-6-0 for Penn.
What a swim! 6 of them.
Rob Brown back and Pete Smith back at historic Memorial Gym, downtown Kokomo, working with our great ISC crew tonight. Vince Morelos, our director. Brian Pierce handling our replays. Dalton Cox, Carlos Alarcon IV, and Ian Wheeler on the cameras. Happy you're with us on this Thanksgiving Saturday night. Great game for you. Rogers attacks baseline and draws the foul en route. First foul of the half on either team. Foul of the quarter, I should say. I need to retrain myself to talk in terms of fouls in the quarter, not fouls in the half. Take a look at this replay and a reach in on Durante Morgan, his first and the team's first.
Carson Rogers been kind of quiet. Had 15 in their opener. I'm really expecting big things from him this season. First really touch of the second half. Quick move to the basket, draws the foul. That's going to be kind of weird. No 1-and-1s this season.
And Rogers was very aggressive in the first couple minutes of
Yes.
the game and has been very quiet since, to your point. Buchanan has the steal, weaving through traffic, didn't find an avenue. Now he goes to the rim. Reverse layup to protect himself against Badunga, and he finishes. So Buchanan's 6 has matched Badunga's 6 in the quarter, and the Shamrocks are back within 2.
They're both Division I basketball players. Trey Buchanan's going to go somewhere and play at a high level someday in his career.
Badunga with a great lob to the rim to Rogers, who finishes.
I think during that timeout, Coach Peckinpah talked about, we've got to score around the basket right now. Bellamy, let's look inside. Beard, let's look inside. Rogers with a layup there. They're two bigs. There's a foul. Didn't call. I think everyone thought there was a foul there. My bad. Sorry about that.
And Farrell tosses in the 3. And a whistle.
I think Byron Davis on that right sideline, something came out on the floor, and popcorn, some grease from the popcorn. Love Memorial Gymnasium.
Well, while Byron Davis does some house cleaning on the far sideline, I'll remind you tonight's game is brought to us by Coca-Cola of Kokomo, part of the fabric of Howard County in north central Indiana since 1907. Coca-Cola of Kokomo is proud to keep the Wildcats hydrated both in the classroom and on the court. So Farrell has 5 points in the quarter. His 3 brings Westfield within 1.
Corbin Hamill in now with the basketball.
First sub of the quarter for Kokomo. Bellamy cut off on the switch by Morton. Hamill floats on Wise and flips in a shot on the lane.
Tough shot by the transfer from New Haven. He's got 5, as you mentioned.
40-37. 5 lead changes. 4 lead changes, 4 ties, 3 lead changes, I should say. Book. Left-hander works against Rogers, tries the up and under, too strong on the back of the rim. And Rogers clears it ahead to Bellamy.
Book still scoreless in the contest. Badunga will do that to a lot of post players this year, Rob.
Yes, he will.
He'll hold a lot of people scoreless. And he's holding right there. Nick Book just got caught behind by Badunga. He did a nice job keeping the elbows up and his hands up. Drew the foul.
Fouls on Book, his 2nd. Tonight's game brought to us by Indiana State University, which has since 1865 been graduating the kind of outstanding sycamores who go on to transform their communities. Drew Hafner has returned for Westfield, and getting our first look tonight at Carson Melvin.
6'5" junior. Yeah, 6'5".
4th sub into the game for Westfield tonight.
He's going to get Badunga right there.
Deep catch, turn and shoot, and Badunga finishes and draws the foul.
Welcome to the game, Carson. Not making fun of you, just saying welcome to varsity basketball against an All-American candidate headed to the University of Nebraska. Just a quick move right there with some body contact. And it's just going to take some time to get some experience how to play that. I don't think any experience, though, can make you ready for Floyd Badunga.
Badunga rolls in the free throw. 9 points in the quarter, 19 in the game. And the lead for Kokomo back to 6. Wildcats have led by as much as 7 here in the period. Buchanan tried to force a pass through a double team. Badunga's got the loose ball, head of steam down the lane. Finger roll up and in. Oh my.
I've said this before, Rob. He's the closest player I've seen to Sean Kemp, who is the best in my time of coaching at Warsaw athletically. Flory's just got those kind of characteristics, and he just gets better all the time. He's got a great attitude.
To the rim, Farrell. His finish trickles off, and Rogers has it.
Didn't get it blocked, but was influenced by Badunga there. Hold right away. Melvin's picked up a quick foul there after giving up a layup to him last time.
4th foul on Westfield here in the quarter. 2 subs at the table for the Shamrocks.
I love it. John Peckinpah's looking at the score saying, is that the 1-and-1? I mean, it's just, you've just got to learn this year, no 1-and-1. You're going to shoot on the 5th foul of every quarter, and you get 2 shots.
So 4th foul on Westfield. So again, no 1-and-1s anymore. The 5th foul in each quarter will be a 2-shot bonus situation. High-low lob into Rogers. He spins, twists, and puts it up and in.
That goes back to the start of the broadcast. If they get a high-low game or a block-to-block game, boy, they're going to be hard to defend this year, I'll say that.
It's a 9-0 run for the home team and a 10-point lead. First double-figure lead tonight. Badunga on the floor, a scramble for it, and tie up. Arrow favors Westfield.
And Will Harvey was on it first. And then in came Carson Melvin to get on the floor and get it.
Westfield tried to get a timeout, but
yeah, didn't really have possession of it.
Shamrocks had the arrow,
right.
so they get the possession regardless.
Right. Back pick.
Buchanan looking in the corner to Book. Down the baseline. Oh, and a blocking foul called on Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers did everything right there. He just couldn't quite get the baseline cut off in the opinion of the official.
First foul on Rogers, first on Kokomo here in the quarter, much to the dismay of the home fans.
Best move we've seen by Nick Work here. Let's take a look at it. So he didn't have him squared up. His shoulders were not square. Easy to make the block call there.
Book for three, was drifting a little bit on the shot. Harvey takes the rebound away from Badunga. Now Harvey scrambling a little bit on the far sideline, trying to get out of the double team. Gets it back from Buchanan for three, and Harvey hits.
There's Will Harvey, a Purdue commit in golf, only a junior, and excited that he played basketball this year. I think he thought about maybe just concentrating on golf, but
finished 10th in the state finals last year.
Yeah, great family and kid.
Badunga the catch, Book fronted, and Badunga finishes with a two-hand slam. He's got 13 in the quarter, 23 in the ball game.
Wow.
49-40.
I think Buchanan's going to hunt a shot right here with Beard on him. He's hunting it.
Buchanan to the wing, back out front to Book. Spins on Badunga. Euro stepping through the lane.
He is from New Zealand, okay? Euro step there.
First two of the game for Book. 42-49, final 20 seconds of the third. Rogers down the lane. Put it up too strong.
Gosh.
Bodies all over the deck. Harvey's got the rebound. Finds Buchanan. Steps into a three. That's off the rim. Knocked off the end line. And it will go back to Kokomo.
Be 4.9 seconds. Let's see what kind of shot the Cats get. Sometime they'll throw it just to the rim and see if Badunga can do something. Token pressure by Drew Hafner. He's going to get a pretty good look, I think.
Beard on the wing. Three is short, and that'll do it.
Hamill should have took that shot. He's the better shooter than Reese Beard. Beard, a great defender.
49-40 the score. Kokomo leads by 7 as we head to the final quarter from Memorial Gym. We'll have it next. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mindy TV and the ISC Sports Network.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitko and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we know it's not always easy to manage your finances. That's why we post quick tip videos and infographics every month to help you with all of life's big and small financial decisions. Follow us today and access free resources at forumcu.com.
Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder.
Alan, Kokomo students thrilled with this 7-point lead for the home team as we head to the final quarter. Flory Badunga has 23 points, 12 rebounds, a career-high 6 assists. We've just been told by Kokomo SID Dean Hockney.
Well, he's as good as they come. We really appreciate Dean's help tonight getting ready for this game. It's been a great ball game. Tough one to call. Both teams playing physical. Big thing there is scoring that 22 points by the Wildcats in that third quarter, 19 by Westfield. And so that's where we're at right now. 7-point lead for the Cats as we've got a little blood issue on Carson Rogers.
So he has to come out. Kokomo with the basketball.
Little on big screen down there, but Nick Book got through it.
Badunga out of the double. Now Foyle back into the game. Replaced Rogers, who, as Pete mentioned, had that blood on the jersey issue. Badunga fouled on the catch.
On the floor, so it'll be the first foul already here in the fourth quarter. So Kokomo very patient there. Took about 23 seconds to get that first shot of the quarter, as Rogers will check back in now. He's got the blood cleaned off his uniform.
Well, you may know Perry Kitchen from his days on an MLS pitch, but today his pitch is this: finding you the absolute best deal for your mortgage. Contact Perry and his approved mortgage today at 317-509-0929. Approved Mortgage is Central Indiana's locally owned and operated firm, and Perry's ready to help you find your dream home today. Call 317-509-0929. Westfield with the steal. And Beard tried to steal it back, knocked out of bounds. He goes into the stands. He'll stay with Westfield, but good hustle by Reese Beard.
Reese Beard's a tremendous teammate. Started last year as a junior again. Very rare if he scores, though he has scored tonight. He's got 3 points. He had 2 in their opener, but just a tenacious defensive player, loves to get on the floor, and he's done a pretty good job on Trey Buchanan tonight guarding him. Buchanan got off to a hard start, double screen for Buchanan at the top, and Beard's there on the catch.
Kokomo is led by as much as 10. Buchanan stop and go. Badunga turns him away at the rim, so Buchanan circles back out to Hafner.
Okay, face up.
Buchanan gets it back. Long three.
Got it.
Oh, my.
I said at the end of the third quarter, I think Trey's going to start hunting his shot a little bit because he needs to. Westfield's not having no one else with more than 2 field goals on this Shamrock team.
He's kept him connected in this game. Inside 7 minutes. Good roll to the goal, but too much traffic for Badunga to catch that pass.
Right idea by Zion Bellamy, but too much, as you said, too much traffic there.
Book forces one up, and he flipped it in on a circus shot, and he drew the foul. Oh, my.
His second field goal of the second half, and a real big one here, a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Draws the contact, keeps that left hand back with the basketball, and finishes the play. Nice job by Nick Book, the 6'7.5" senior.
Now, tonight's game brought to us by Indiana State, where 69% of graduates choose to live, work, and thrive right here in Indiana. Legends wear blue. And Nick Book drawing the foul on Flory Badunga, his second and the team's first in the quarter. Book with a free throw can make this a one-point game. Westfield at one point trailed 47-37, but a Book free throw here can make it a one-point game with 6:35 left. This is the first Westfield free throw of the contest. Off the back of the rim.
Oh, tied him up.
Rogers is tied up, and Westfield has the arrow.
Nice job there, tying him up.
So the hustle of Durante Morgan keeps the basketball at the Westfield end.
Sure was. He came in off that weak side. Double screen at the top. See if Trey hunts his shot again or not. Hafner's a great shooter on the wing, only a sophomore. Will Harvey, a great shooter also.
Buchanan gets it back. Weaving is Buchanan.
He's hunting that shot. Good choice there.
Book to the rim, tried to throw it down on Rogers, who got a piece. Back to Book, down the baseline. Back to Morton, 3 for the lead. That looked online. It took an extra skip on the rim. We had a great angle on it.
Our view looked great. I thought it was in.
Hummel racing the other way for Kokomo.
Kokomo needs to go back to that low block situation. Right now they're playing 4 out again. Pick and roll at the high post there for Bellamy. I like to see Rogers, though, if I'm a Kokomo fan, get a little bit closer to the basket than 20 feet right now where he's at.
Deep catch by Badunga in a triple team. Turns and shoots. Missed it short. Tried to tap it up. No good. Here comes Westfield on the run. Hafner, 3 for the lead. That's short. Looked like he was nudged on the shot, but Harvey with the hustle grabs the rebound, tight roping the sideline. All sorts of traffic down there. I can't see because there's just too many people between us and the play. But it will be Westfield basketball.
In the deep corner, which is not an easy place to throw it in. I think we got a
timeout.
Timeout. Yep.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
Coach Sumter calling a timeout here. I like his call because that is speaking as an old coach, that's a terrible place to throw the ball in bounds, is that dead corner. You just have no angles to find anybody, so he's going to get it straight here. He wants to value this possession with 5:21 to go.
While Shane Sumter draws up this play, we'll remind you tonight's game is brought to us by Franciscan Sports Medicine. If joint or muscle pain has you on the sideline, Franciscan Health's orthopedic and sports medicine specialists get in the huddle to help you find the right game plan. Visit franciscanhealth.org/sports training for more information. Tonight's game is also brought to us by Coca-Cola of Kokomo, a part of the fabric of Howard County in north central Indiana since 1907. Coca-Cola of Kokomo is proud to keep the Wildcats hydrated both in the classroom and on the court.
Great business that Severn's run here, the Kokomo plant, and a great loyal backer of the Kokomo Wildcats. There's just what I'm talking about, that deep corner. Looks like it slid it over just a little bit, so Will Harvey will inbound it on the baseline.
That's a little bit easier spot, is it not?
Yeah, let's see what kind of play they drew up. Okay, Walk pulls away Rogers from the basket.
Buchanan circling back out. Passes out of the double team to Book, who spins in the traffic. Now Morton gives to Buchanan. Westfield patient. Harvey 3 for the lead. Got it.
Will Harvey!
And Westfield has come all the way back from 10 down to grab the lead. The 13-0 run.
High-low look. Rogers to Badunga.
Badunga with a two-hand slam. And Kokomo's back on top, 51-50. Back and forth we go with 4.5 left.
It's a good sign of the weak stuff is not going to be allowed in the paint. You got to be strong there. Badunga, the stronger of the two there.
Badunga's bucket is the first field goal of the quarter for the Wildcats.
See how Westfield's shown good patience.
Buchanan had it poked free from behind by Beard, but the loose ball goes to Book. To the basket, Badunga turns away the shot by Morton. Here comes Hummel through the midcourt traffic, lost the ball. Buchanan's got it 4-on-1. Badunga is back to the basket. Morton protects and finishes.
Reese Beard with a great defensive play. Will Harvey at the other end with a great defensive play. Winner Westfield on that one, leading by 1 now. High-low look again. Badunga will post up when he feels like he's got a good angle. Right now he hasn't yet. Yep.
Deep catch by Rogers, stripped on the way up and fouled by Harvey. 2 shots.
Hate to beat a dead horse there, but that's Kokomo's strength right there with their 2 inside players. They are so hard to stop with that high-low. Even with Badunga only being about 9 feet away from the basket, Carson Rogers is a man in there, the 6'5", 6'6" junior. Let's see if he can make a couple free throws here and put the Cats back on top.
And Pete, Carson Rogers' athleticism is such as he hits that first free throw to get into double figures. If he was on any team other than a team with Flory Badunga, you would rave about how quick he is off the floor.
Well, he's really improved his game. Last year he came off the bench for him. You can tell over the offseason he put on some muscle and is playing with a lot more confidence.
So 2 for Rogers. He has 11, does Rogers. And Kokomo's back in front. 4 lead changes in the last minute and a half. Harvey hand checked on the left wing by Bellamy. First foul on Bellamy, just the second on Kokomo in the quarter.
It's going to be a side out of bounds play here. Both teams, if you're just joining us, have stayed to their man-to-man defense the whole game. A couple running jumps in the half court, but overall, and Reese Beard just forced a turnover right there. Oh, he got away.
Yep. Oh, and Rogers, it ricocheted off of Rogers on the deflection.
How quick was Reese Beard there, though, jumping that passing lane in front of Trey Buchanan. Trey thought he touched it, and he didn't. Good hustle by Buchanan to get the ball back. It was right in front of Coach Peckinpah, so he feels like he had a little bit better view.
So Buchanan saved it.
Yep.
And then it ricochets off of Rogers, and
Didn't touch
Buchanan
him.
with a heads-up play to get up and get out of the way and let
Yeah.
that ball roll between his legs. What a play, and what a shot by our crew there to get that camera shot down the sideline.
And like most of the calls, the referees had it right.
So Westfield with the basketball, Kokomo 1-point lead. Buchanan down the lane, flipped it up, and Book is there to put it down. Oh, and he rubbed, yep, he dunked the basketball and he rubbed Badunga's head while he was up on the rim. That's the absolute right call.
Well, again, a little bit of background. Nick Book coming to Indiana this year, a transfer from Oak Hill Academy, and just got wrapped up in the moment a little bit.
Yeah, that was a great play by Book, but yeah, you just can't do that.
No, that happens in summer basketball, and that can happen in some other places, but just a lesson learned there by Nick Book. Let's see if this is a momentum breaker or not, because Westfield really had the momentum of the contest. Bellamy misses the second of the 2 free throws on the technical.
So Book gets the bucket. Technical foul is called on Book. That goes as a personal, and also goes, that's his third, and also goes as a team foul.
And then there you see Book and Badunga. You caught the end of it there, but they were talking very calmly and nicely, and it was just a poor judgment at that time by Nick Book.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. There was no. Yes, and thank you for pointing that out, Pete. There was no malice there.
No.
Yes,
no.
there was no malice. I'm glad you pointed that out in that exchange.
Yeah, they're both just
between
laughing
the two
and smiling.
players.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they get away with it in the summer, and it's not part of a school-type, team-type thing.
And it's tough to turn that off.
Oh, it's real tough.
It's tough for those kids to turn that off.
Part of the reason I retired early, quite frankly. I just didn't like how some of that summer ball was influencing how kids were getting and acting during the season and trying to change those habits. But I'll get off that soapbox.
3 for the lead, and Beard hits.
A rare 3 for Reese Beard.
His first of the night. First Kokomo 3 of the fourth, and the lead is 3 for the home team.
What a game to open up our season here on My Indy TV 23.
That turns into a 4-point possession. Book lost the handle, got in traffic, but it poked free right back to him. Wise 3 for the tie, and he got it. Right in front of the student section, he turns to his classmates and says hello. 57-57, 2:15 to go.
Nick Wise, 3 out of 4 from behind the line tonight for the Rocks.
57-57.
There's the high-low look. Rogers
Ball
with a bad
deflected,
pass.
stolen. 3-on-3, Buchanan against Rogers. Flipped it up too strong. Rogers with a tough rebound. And now Buchanan is down on the baseline at the other end. Pass is thrown away.
Now they can stop it.
Yep.
You can't stop a fast break. And at that time, Kokomo had pulled the ball out. They were attacking the rim. They didn't stop it. As soon as they pulled the ball out, the injured player gets the timeout. Corbin Hamill not quite understanding that. But Buchanan went down hard, Rob. He drew some contact.
Well,
I believe.
And unfortunately, most of the amateur officials in the stands don't know the rules.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Carson Rogers went straight up. He drew the contract. Okay, you play on from there. It's just the way the game goes. And right away, Buchanan clutching that left calf of his. Hopefully just a Charlie horse.
Yeah, cramp situation. Yeah. We hope that's all it is.
Will Harvey back in the game now.
But because to clarify, to kind of play out the discussion on the rule, because the game was stopped on Buchanan's behalf, he has to come out of the game.
Right.
Unless Shane Sumster wants to burn a timeout.
Right. You're 2 for 2 on that. But I think right now they just want to get that cramp worked out.
Right.
He couldn't stay in the game anyway.
So we're tied at 57. Kokomo has the basketball. Badunga backing in, double, turns, shoots, and he can't get the roll. Wise tried to tap at the rebound, but could not corral it. Buchanan tells his coach, I'm ready to go back in. Meanwhile, John Peckinpah wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here.
Only the second shot Badunga's missed in the contest.
It's amazing.
Yep.
So 30-second timeout called by Kokomo. We'll keep it here. Tie score, 1:39 to go. Tonight's game is brought to us by Warner Financial, a firm who utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals, from investment and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy. Warner Financial does it all. Call them today at 317-735-9202 to learn more about how you can secure your financial future.
Quick plug for Jason Warner, the Mr. Football in the state of Indiana, former Purdue outstanding defensive player. And just besides being one bright young man, we sure appreciate him being one of our sponsors this year.
Mr. Football 2004 to be exact.
State finalist in track in the 100-meter dash. Yep. Unbelievable athlete.
Part of 3 straight state football championships. Off the inbound, Badunga's cut off. Finds Bellamy out of the double team.
I think Kokomo's going to be patient here and get it to Flory again. Westfield with 2 fouls to give before Kokomo would shoot free throws. Kokomo with 3 fouls.
Badunga, looping pass out of the double to Beard, who hit a 3 moments ago.
And that was fool's gold. He knew not to shoot it again there. Great shot he made, but not his forte.
Buchanan came in during that timeout. You see him guarding Beard out front as Bellamy attacks into the paint. Jump stop blocked by Farrell.
Wow, Farrell got up there to block that one. He's going rim to rim.
And over the hand of Rogers, count it and put him on the line. Charles Farrell with the bucket and 1.
He's got 4 in the second half and 6 for the game right now. Great drive. Great defensive play, though. It started with a defensive stop.
Yep.
Did a great job of blocking that shot by Bellamy. Again, it looked like there was a little contact there. You got to play through the contact tonight. They've been very consistent at both ends, Rob.
Foul is on Rogers, his second. Farrell's basket gives him 9. This is just the second free throw of the night for Westfield, and it's short. Rocks are 0 for 2.
I apologize, I missed a basket for him. He's got, yep, he had 8. There you go.
59-57. 2-point Westfield lead. Inside and 50 seconds to go. Each team with plenty of timeouts left. 3 to be exact.
Wouldn't surprise me if Coach Peckinpah calls a timeout here. Right now they are not in what I think he wants. 4 out, 1 in, but their angles aren't very good.
Badunga trying to get an angle. Hummel on the wing, played by Wise.
Book
30
doing
seconds
a nice
left.
job. Now he's got him.
Badunga down the baseline, working underneath, and he's fouled.
If it's work, it's going to be 5 on him, or Book, I'm sorry. If it's Book, it's going to be 5.
Called that on Wise on the help.
Drew, though. Yep.
Caleb Wise, the foul, his first. They call that a shooting foul? Oh, wow. I thought they might have called that on the gather, but they call it a shooting foul.
I think it could have went either way. You're right.
Yep, so Flory Badunga shoots 2 with 20 and 5/10 seconds to go. First one no good. Badunga with 25. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Second one on the way, rolls off. Book's got the rebound.
Quick foul by Reese Beard.
Kokomo has to give some fouls, 1 to be exact. That's only the 4th.
Right.
Beard's fouls first.
That's a good thing, though, because now it's a spot violation. It's in that deep corner. Caleb Wise will not be able to run the baseline, and Kokomo's going to call a timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout to set up their defense, and gives also Coach Sumter a chance to set up his favorite press breaker when you cannot run the baseline on the inbounds.
This is going to be a full timeout.
Go ahead, change it.
We'll go ahead and take a break. Full timeout called, 17 and 4/10 seconds to go. Westfield will have the ball in a 2-point lead when we return. As you're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mindy TV and the IHSAA Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Warner.
And I'm Christy Calderon.
At Warner Financial, our vision is to redefine what it means to partner with a financial institution.
We bring together expertise and dedication with a relentless focus on your financial success.
Our drive is to create a strategy that aligns your unique goals by crafting tailored financial solutions to guide you through life's milestones.
Together, we'll navigate the complexities and turn financial challenges into opportunities.
Reach out today for a no-cost consultation and experience the difference of partnering with Werner Financial.
Brewer, Jim's at home.
That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half. Throw it up for Tillman. Whoa, my goodness.
122.60 for Penn. What a swim. Six of them.
Rob Brown, Pete Smith back with you at Memorial Gym in Kokomo. Westfield with the basketball and a 2-point lead. And now Westfield wants a timeout.
They're going to take a full one also.
So we'll go ahead and take another break. 17 and 4, 10 seconds to go. The strategy continues, and we're back with more after this on Mindy TV and the IHSAA Sports Network.
At Erdl & Company, we're a health insurance broker that puts wellness first. That's why our physician-led medical team travels directly to you. Preventive care, chronic disease management, and weight management all help your business save money on health insurance. Our experienced team is focused on improving your entire organization's health. That's why our clients report that 80% of their employees end up working with our care team. Contact Erdl & Company for a free consultation. Email us at info@erdlandcompany.com or give us a call with the number on your screen. Erdl & Company, your benefit partner.
Shot at the buzzer. Got it! She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Brady, hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor, all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
There's Trey Buchanan. 17 points to lead Westfield tonight. His team leads by 2 and has the basketball. Kokomo fouls.
Will Harvey came in during that timeout. I'm not going to say anything about his shooting, but I've watched this young man play since he was in junior high. He used to come to my camp when I was coaching, and he's a very good shooter. Doesn't mean he's going to make them both, but he's a very good shooter. And again, just reminding fans, there's no more one-on-ones anymore. Everything's a 2-shot foul. We have a full timeout. How about that?
So Kokomo calls one of its 2 remaining timeouts. We'll keep it right here. And again, to review, starting this season, the National High School Federation changed the rule nationwide for both girls and boys high school basketball. There are no more one-on-ones.
Well, it was adopted by the state of Indiana.
Yep.
Every
Yep.
state has
Every state had the option to adopt it. Yeah,
yes.
good point. Yes.
Yes.
So there are no more one-on-ones. So now it is a 5 fouls to the bonus each quarter.
And to that point, just while on that subject real quick, everybody wants a shot clock in Indiana. There aren't very many states that don't use the shot clock. Indiana has not adopted that version from the National Federation. In this case, they did with the foul situation.
So it's a 5 foul in the bonus, and it's an automatic 2 shots. No more one-on-one. So Kokomo committing its 5th foul. Will Harvey will shoot 2 when this timeout concludes.
Yeah, we're inside the Westfield. I just want to mention real quick, one of my former assistants, Nate Bone, assisted me with the Guerin program for a state championship. He's in that huddle.
Tonight's game brought to us by Coca-Cola of Kokomo, part of the fabric of Howard County and North Central Indiana since 1907. Coca-Cola of Kokomo, proud to keep the Wildcats hydrated both in the classroom and on the court. So 2 shots for Will Harvey, who has 2 3-pointers off the bench, both of them coming here in the second half. Free throw up and in and out.
It's a little bit long, right on. We have a lot of action, so don't turn that dial watching this ball game.
Westfield 0 for 3 from the line tonight, now 1 out of 4.
Yep. Yep. Easy.
Harvey makes it a 3-point game as he splits the pair of free throws.
Saying easy because Charles Farrell was trying to check in after Harvey drained the second free throw, and the referees didn't have the ball yet.
So it's a 3-point game, and now Westfield wants time.
Okay, this will be their, they'll have 1 left, I believe, after
Yeah,
this.
Westfield had 2 remaining.
Yeah, so.
Full timeout, all they have left. So each team, after this timeout, let's kind of get you set on as we look at John Peckinpah, see what the Cats will draw up. So game reset here for you. Westfield each team has one timeout remaining. Kokomo has the possession arrow. Kokomo is over the foul limit. Westfield is at 4. So if the Rocks commits a foul, they're on the bonus. They're over the limit as well. So both teams might as well be over the limit. With 15 seconds down 3, but you have a timeout. What's the strategy here for Kokomo with the basketball?
You have 2 3-point shooters in the game in Corbin Hamill and Zion Bellamy. Looking how they're going to set it up, I really don't know because I wasn't cheating in the huddle. You can either take a quick 2 with Badunga throwing it inside, but I think they may be running a 3-point shot. Let's see. Bellamy with the ball.
Oh, and the ball knocked free. Bellamy back to get it, but they're using up precious time. Bellamy 3 partially blocked, tapped out. Morton's got it. Book on the run. He'll slam it down, and the Rocks have won the ball game. Westfield goes on the road and turns away the number 2 ranked Kokomo Wildcats in the season opener for Westfield, as Westfield defeats Kokomo tonight in the first Saturday night of the Indiana High School basketball in a thriller. Our final tonight from Memorial Gym in downtown Kokomo. Westfield 62, Kokomo 57. Stay with us. We'll step out, take a break. When we come back, Pete and I will have all the particulars on tonight's post-game show. That's coming up next. After this, you're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mighty TV and the ISC Sports Network.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitko and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we know it's not always easy to manage your finances. That's why we post quick tip videos and infographics every month to help you with all of life's big and small financial decisions. Follow us today and access free resources at forumcu.com.
At the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Brady, hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow.
This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Well, as Westfield defeats Kokomo tonight by the score of 62-57 at Memorial Gym in downtown Kokomo. Tonight's postgame show is brought to us by Erdl & Company. Benefit Solutions. Log on to erdlandcompany.com to find out more. By Forum Credit Union, helping people achieve their financial dreams for over 10 years with innovative products and services. forumcu.com. By Franciscan Sports Medicine. Visit franciscanhealth.org/sports training for more. By Indiana State University, where Sycamores continually prove that real game changers wear blue. By Wabash College. Visit Wabash College today at wabash.edu. And by Warner Financial. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Alongside Pete Smith, Rob Brown with you at Memorial Gym. Westfield rallies from 10 points down in the second half, outscoring Kokomo 20-8 in the final quarter to knock off the number 2 ranked team in the state in Kokomo's season home opener, or a second game of the season, Westfield's season opener, I should say. Westfield winning by the score of 62-57. We'll get into the numbers here a little bit more in segment 2 of this post-game show. But Pete, some overall impressions. A very impressive effort by Westfield down the stretch in that fourth quarter.
Very entertaining, very impressive. Just the standpoint of how they fought back when Kokomo really had the game in control, led by 10 at one time in that second half. Kokomo went on that 10-0 run, their largest lead, 47-37. But then Westfield made some good choices. And I'll tell you, Charles Farrell really picked it up that fourth quarter, both defensively, and his defense turned into offense. He had 7 second-half points, and the defensive play of the game basically, blocking 2 shots, 1 around the rim and 1 on the Bellamy three-pointer to tie the contest.
Well, Floyd Badunga led all scorers. He had 25 points to go with 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 block shots. Trey Buchanan led Westfield. He had 17 points. Tonight's game had 12 lead changes and 7 ties, and in the final 5 minutes, 5 lead changes and 2 ties. But Westfield scored the game's final 8 points to win this ball game by 5, 62-57. We'll take our first and only break here in the post-game show. When we come back, we will hand out our Player of the Game award. We'll wrap this one up from Memorial Gym in downtown Kokomo. All that coming up next. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Mighty TV and the IHSAA Sports Network.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitko and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we know it's not always easy to manage your finances. That's why we post quick tip videos and infographics every month to help you with all of life's big and small financial decisions. Follow us today and access free resources at forumcu.com.
At the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again.
That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow.
This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Rob Brown, Pete Smith back for the final time tonight on the post-game show. Westfield wins its opener, the 12th ranked team in the state, knocking off the number 2 ranked and defending state runner-up Kokomo Wildcats, 62-57. This is, we should note, this is the 6th straight year Westfield has begun a season 1-0. The last time Westfield lost its season opener was all the way back in 2017.
Makes this total series now. Kokomo's won it 10 times, Westfield 8 times. And I still will never forget the big upset when Kokomo beat the Braden Smith-led seniors
in the
regional here. Where Braden Smith had just an unbelievable tournament and led to his Mr. Basketball. But Kokomo got him in that regional. Kokomo leads 10-8. But to your point, at the start of the year, Westfield off to another good start. And they have 8 players. They had 8 players scored tonight. The Cats only had 6. And I think the book kid really, the second half, felt more comfortable. Scoreless in the first half, had a couple big dunks, a little play that he'll get better from. that didn't cost him the game, but he'll learn from that. But this Westfield team with a great start, absolutely.
Nick Book finished with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, most of that coming in the second half. But the player of the game tonight was Westfield's leading scorer, the leading returning scorer, Trey Buchanan, 17 points. He scored 9 of those in the second half, 3 threes for the senior, the 6-footer, and he made some big plays down the stretch, Pete.
He plays bigger than 6 feet, and you'll see he starts to hunt his shot a little bit because they were on the verge of getting beat. They were down 10 when he made that basket, or pretty close to it. And there's one over Badunga. That's a big-time shot, and a great game for Trey Buchanan to lead his team. Meanwhile, this Kokomo team, hey, it's a loss. It's not a conference loss. They love to defend their floor, but it was just a tough night. They had some things just not quite go their way at times because they ended up shooting over 40% for the game, or over 50% for the game. You say, well, how'd that happen? 14 turnovers when they're guard, and only 6 for Westfield. So possessions, that's 8 more possessions, obviously, that they didn't get because they turned the ball over than Westfield did.
What a great game to get our Minded TV schedule started for this high school basketball season. Great working with you again. Great to be back in the saddle. And look forward to a great season with you, Pete. And we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, and great job by our crew tonight.
I want to thank our great crew with us working tonight. Our director, Vince Morellis, Brian Pierce on the replay, Dalton Cox, Carlos Alarcon IV, and Ian Wheeler on the cameras. Want to thank Nick Sale, the AD here at Kokomo, and Dean Hockney, the SID, for taking care of us tonight. And again, our final, Westfield defeats Kokomo by the score of 62-57. On behalf of our entire ISC Sports Network crew, it's been Rob Brown. Until we talk again, saying so long, everybody.
I'm Jason Werner of Werner Financial. If you're a business owner or high-income earner here in the Indianapolis area, have you ever wondered if you're making the most of every available tax deduction and strategy? Werner Financial is excited to announce our continued partnership with tax consulting firm Strategic Navigators, Inc., a team of skilled professionals dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of the tax code. Strategic Navigators will guide you through the tax code to save you money each year on your tax bill. Contact us today and let's embark on a journey to optimize your business's financial health.
Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder. Got the poster and gets the highlight.